Once upon a time, there were 5 friends who lived deep in the forest: Mia, Ben, Emma, Leo, and Max. They were wandering through the forest in search of a day's adventure when they suddenly got lost in a strange way. They walked slowly but couldn't find their way for many hours. Eventually, they reached the heart of the forest and came across an old factory. The factory was in ruins, and they could hear the eerie howling of the wind through the decaying walls. Curiously, they entered the factory, and inside, they heard many strange noises, clicks, creaks, and whispers. Mia, Ben, Emma, Leo, and Max began to explore together. As they ventured deeper into the darkness, they came across several old machines and the equipment that seemed unused for years. But even stranger, the walls of the factory were adorned with drawings of strange figures. These drawings depicted monster-like creatures, adding to the children's fear. Suddenly, the friends saw a door in the darkness and entered. Inside the room, there was a massive mirror, and as they looked at their reflections, their faces began to change. They stared at each other in horror, but they couldn't pull away from the mirror. Suddenly, the friends saw a door in the darkness and entered. Inside the room, there was a massive mirror, and as they looked at their reflections, their faces began to change. They stared at each other in horror, but they couldn't pull away from the mirror. As they watched their own reflections, they slowly transformed into monstrous creatures themselves. They had turned into terrifying creatures, imprisoned forever in the factory. The spirit of the old factory had captured them to keep them in eternal darkness. And so, the story of the 5 friends who got lost in the depth of the forest ended in the shadow of the old factory. No one ever saw them again, and the mysteries of the forest continued to guard their secrets.